Hey everyone, Merry Christmas! Oh. Dang. So I didn't really get to make a new video in time for Christmas. Sorry. But you know what? Too bad. Winter is my favorite time of year, especially the Christmas season. With all the music, the joy, happiness all around. I love it. I just think it's amazing. In order to celebrate, I'm going to share a little Christmas tradition with you guys. When I was younger, me, my cousins, my brother, and my sister would all go to my grandmother's house and we'd all watch Home Alone on the VHS. We'd all laugh at how stupid the burglars are compared to this apparently super genius kid who, despite being left home alone, can devise a trap for... But the point is, it's been a while since we actually celebrated that way, so I thought, hey, what better way to revisit it than with you guys? Let's watch it. I don't know too many things, but that doesn't seem like it should happen. Am I right? Well, I guess we're playing Home Alone. So the story of Home Alone is pretty much here. But we're thrown in near the end of the movie, where Harry and Marv go to McAllister's house for the night. But in a shocking twist, it turns out they also brought the gang. But don't worry, because Marv fixed everything. Beautiful. All you need to know is that the gang is after some valuables and it's up to you to stop them. So, simple setup. Get the valuables before the thieves do and make sure the gang doesn't find Kevin. Oh man. This must be like some cool stealth game. Like Metal Gear Solid. It's not. Have you ever looked at a game and just knew it was going to be bad? That is Home Alone in a nutshell. I don't know what I can even say about this game. The graphics just speak for themselves, and not in a good way. The jersey on the wall is bigger than the Jolly Green Giant with vegetables. And that animation. Kevin's legs look good enough, but his upper body has like 2 frames of movement. What's going on here? The music doesn't sound much better. It's all crappy MIDI renditions of Christmas songs, and none of them even sound half decent. The main level theme gets on your nerves after the first few seconds. It's so ear-piercingly bad, I'll just be playing good winter-themed video game music for this review. Because I'm a good person. 80% of the time. So to start off, we're in Kevin's room, I guess. But before we go outside, let's try out these controls. The A button is to jump and the B button is to attack. You can also select through your different weapons with the Y button. This doesn't seem bad, but it's just unorthodox. A to jump and B to shoot? Yeah, that makes sense. For the NES. With the dominant platformers like Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, and Mega Man X, I've accustomed myself to the fact that B is jump and Y is shoot. Speaking of, switching weapons with Y, isn't there a select button to do that for you? And on top of that, these controls are just loose and slippery, which is very unacceptable for an action platformer. Anyway, the main objective is to grab all the valuables and stash them in the basement. This is a simple enough concept, but it's made extremely difficult. For example, you need to find 24 of gold, jewelry, and other sorts of things, but you can only carry 6 items at a time. So if you fill up your bag completely, go to the drop-off chute, you still need to go back 3 more times. Not to mention the fact that your life bar is tiny. It only allows for 3 errors before death, and when you do... Seriously? That's the choice they went for the death screen? That is, admittedly, kind of hilarious. As previously mentioned, there are treasures located everywhere throughout the house. And I mean everywhere. Dressers? Check. On the shelves? Check. Behind the mirror? Check. Inside the TV, how does that even work? Check. The good thing is that there are more treasures in the level than you need to find, so I guess that's a good thing. So you go through the house attempting to get all the collectibles, and dang it! I lost all my lives. Now I have to continue. Another thing you'll notice is that the AI is really dumb.
Okay, where's that stupid McAllister kid? I swear the moment I set eyes on him, I'll...
What? No, Harry, please, don't hit me. It wasn't my fault my parents forgot about me and... Oh. Are you just gonna stand there? Because... Okay, then. Oh crap, it's Marv! Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away! Okay, that was a sound effect. I guess the AI isn't a complete failure. If there is treasure within their line of sight, they'll make an attempt to get it and run off. After dropping off everything you need, you can now go into the basement. It is worthy to note that when you're in the basement, your weapons don't work. Go ahead and spray the thousands of gallons of water on your local mafia, but the Lord forbid you squirt some bats. It should also be considered that these sections are notably harder than the rest of the game. Now you need to avoid all these tons of bats and mice. What is up with the McAllister family? They have a basement filled to the brim with pests, and they didn't even bother to hire an exterminator? I mean, it can't be that difficult of a financial situation for them, considering they leave emeralds behind their mirrors. But I digress. The point is that these enemies can be very hard to avoid. They can corner you and screw you over, meaning... Seriously, Kevin? It was cute the first couple of times, but now it's just annoying. You'll do a spin thing, and then it's off the next way in the house. The main objective hasn't changed, but the collectibles have. This time, you're collecting all the toys throughout the house. And dang it, I died again! Well, guess I'm gonna have to use my other continue. What? You only get one continue? You only get one continue? You only get one continue? That hurt. That hurt so much. Why would you do that? Only one continue? Only one? I mean, I don't care how good your game is. I don't care how well designed it is. I don't care how good of a gamer you are. That's too little. That's unfair. Why should I have the need to drive on to keep playing this game if it makes it so tedious? It's alright to have a limited amount of continues, but one? Only one? What's the point of having us even continue then? Why not just make us start over? You know what? That's a little unfair to just leave the game on that note. I mean, I'm not going to play it anymore. It's a terrible game. But you know what? I want to see what's ahead. I want to see, hey, you know what? Maybe the game gets a little better now. Yeah. Maybe after stage 2 it's just a little better. Maybe it's so much more fun. Maybe it's just like strict action now. There's no collectible whatever. Yeah, maybe it's like that. Maybe it'll be fun. It's not. Like I said with level 2, the objective hasn't changed. Although each level requires you to find a different thing. Like in level 3, where you need to find TVs and VCRs. And this is another thing I don't get about Kevin. He's able to lift 10 technologies of old, yet he can't carry more than 6 bracelets. And at level 4, Kevin just may be his most absolute cruel yet. Now you need to round up all the expensive pets? How rich is this family? They're gonna make Bill Gates jealous. So you drop these down the chute and shove them into the vault and lock them up. Kevin, I hope you suffocate like these birds. Home Alone.
This game sucks.
The life bar is small, the controls are loose, the objective is tedious, the levels are boring, and it really doesn't make sense. Home Alone continues the tradition of being a bad movie title. It's definitely not the worst game I've ever played, but it's not something I would tell anyone to play. Well, that's Home Alone for the VCR. Not really that great, but did you really expect anything more of that? I'm sure it could have been a good game, but even I got frustrated with it, and I would like to consider myself a pretty patient fellow, so that's not a good sign. So I'm just going to say this, these next couple months with videos, it's going to be a little scarce like it has been in the past. I've just been really busy, school has started up again in September, yeah, I got a lot of things going on right now. I'm not a man with an extreme amount of free time. I do have a lot, but I'd rather not spend all of it making videos. So yeah, these next couple months, they're going to be little video droughts, sort of, but not really. But come March, I promise, I so promise, that I will make more videos for you guys, because you guys have done a great service subscribing to me, and even if you watched me, commented, anything, you did great service, and I want to pay that service, and thankfully got a new camera to do it. So 2014, I think it's going to be a great year. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say for today. So if you didn't already, rate, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna actually work on videos now. I can't put that new camera to waste.